May is Celiac Awareness Month, and for people who don't understand celiac disease, they might think it's just a gluten intolerance. In tonight's Eye on Kelloland, Summer Rottershot talks to people with celiac and a restaurant that goes out of its way to accommodate people who cannot have gluten.
The Overman family lived a normal life until 5 years ago, when their oldest daughter, Jordan, started getting sick after she ate certain foods.
She had a lot of stomach aches, and we just could never pinpoint what it was. Looking back on it, we can really see the signs of different foods that she was eating. Pizza, boneless wings, those are some of her favorite foods, and every time she would eat them, she'd tell us she didn't feel well afterwards.
When doctors tested her, they found out she had celiac disease. To be safe, they also tested the rest of the family and found out that Jordan's sister, Jayla, was a silent celiac.
But at that point in her life, gluten was not affecting her as far as how she was feeling. But when they did a biopsy and endoscopy on her, it did show that she had some damage in her small intestine. So she wasn't sick from it, but it was still damaging her small intestine.
Changing the lives of her daughters forever.
I cried. It was definitely a change. It was really a shock because I didn't even know what celiac was or the impact it would have on my life eventually.
An impact that would affect their whole family. With 3 of the 5 still able to eat gluten products, they had to take measures to prevent cross-contamination.
We have 2 toasters. We have one for gluten and gluten-free and one that's for gluten items. We had to get all new plastic items. Anything that was plastic in the kitchen that had touched gluten had to be replaced because that gluten can stay in the plastic.
And while at home, they are able to prevent cross-contamination. Going out to restaurants can be tricky.
So I think training is such a big deal for all of their kitchen and wait staff, is just to understand what it is. Like I said, I think most people, you hear celiac disease, you might know that's somebody who can't eat gluten, but you really don't know how serious it can be and how sick somebody can be.
I don't think I've had gluten in the last 5 years, but I've had cross-contamination, so I just get very sick and I throw up. Get a headache, or I just feel kind of, I don't know, sick and just tired.
For people that have celiac disease like Jordan and Jayla, restaurants like Roundhouse Brew Pub are a safer option to prevent cross-contamination, with the restaurant making a special effort to accommodate them.
My cousin had mentioned that a lot of restaurants do not have a dedicated fryer, so we decided, since we had an investor's daughter and other people that we knew, we thought we would kind of be a little different.
Offering a fryer specifically for gluten-free food items, as well as gluten-free items on its menu.
It's important for us to do that so, people with celiac, have more options. So like we have a gluten-free bun, a gluten-free pizza crust, and a gluten-free fryer, so that gives them more options.
More and more people are getting diagnosed with special dietary needs, and I think to eat out, I think it's so important to be able to include these people. If you have one person in your family, it isolates that one person, they can't eat here, so I think it's important just to include everybody.
With Eye on Kelloland, I'm Summer Rottershot.